Lesson 4. The audience. An audience wants to be entertained. So entertain them. If you don't, then they'll make their own entertainment out of you. Take control of the room from the very start. Positive affirmation. This is your territory. These people are guests in your living room. You are not a player in their arena. It's a tricky balance, but your entrance must be confident without being overconfident. If you appear to be nervous, then they may give you a few minutes before they get bored and start heckling you. But if you appear smug, then they're likely to lay into you from the very off. Respect yourself, but never ever disrespect them, whatever the provocation. Make immediate eye contact with your audience, or feign doing so if you can't see them. Accept any applause, but do so humbly and briefly. Watch your audience. Be aware of any trouble elements. The best way to deal with a heckler is not to offer them the opportunity to heckle you in the first place. But just in case someone out there is brave enough to give it a try, be ready. Look at yourself before you go on. Is there anything unusual about your appearance that people are likely to pick up on? Hecklers aren't usually the brightest sparks, and their comments will most likely be the most obvious insult. So be prepared. Write out a few witty, sharp and self-deprecating responses to the obvious catcalls beforehand. Never ignore a challenge. If you are heckled, it will be the speed with which you respond and the eloquence of your reply that decides whether you can nip the problem in the bud or exacerbate the situation. Always thank an audience before leaving and remind them of your name. I've been Eccentric, and you've been listening to extracts from my book, Quaking in Me Stackheels.